Today on the channel, from the latest and greatest Super 7 Ultimate Simpsons wave, we got Duffman. Oh yeah!
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Super 7 Ultimate Simpsons Series 2 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we've got Duffman, or as I call him, Barry. But for all your Barry needs, make sure you hit up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% all in-stock items, anything over $79. Does ship free. Got to get a deal out there. You can also go to the Super 7 website. Of course, go over there at checkout. Put in Kyle P as the code. And, of course, to support this very YouTube channel. So there you go. Got to get a deal no matter which way you do it. But, of course, we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. Without further ado, let's check out Duffman. Oh, yeah. That's what he says, of course, as we know that is his catchphrase out there. Looking good with the Simpsons packaging. Love the clouds. Very classic Simpsons, of course. Simpsons logo right there. Clouds around the sides, and then on the back, got old Duffman doing Duffman things, looking really good right on the back. Looking very happy. You got Duff right on the chest there, and of course, it looks just like the figure will look. And of course, we got the sliding case cover here. No outer shipping container anymore, we know that. See you later. Goodbye. And now we got old Duffman. Big plastic prison, big window, big figure right here. 3 heads on him. He does come with Santa's Little Helper. So far in this wave, second time we've seen Santa's Little Helper. Looking good right there. Simpsons, of course. Nothing fun on the sides. You got Ultimate at the top. And on the back, there he is, Duffman once again. Let's see what it says about old Duffman back here. Appears in the City of New York versus Homer Simpson. Season 9, Episode 1. Original air date, September 21st, 1997. Is that the one where Homer got his like car parked on the street and he had like the claw thing around the tire, you know, so you can't drive away, and he just drove away with it? I think that was that one. I don't know. It's hard to remember all the Simpsons episodes, especially the years and everything else with that. There it is, going looking good in the background. See you later, goodbye. And I'm one of those crazy people. I've mentioned before on the channel, I have never missed an episode of Monday Night Raw. Never once. I've seen every single one, and probably 98% of them I saw live as they were happening. A few I had to be on tape because of travel, things like that. It just happens. That's the way it goes. Same thing with The Simpsons. I have never missed an episode of The Simpsons, going all the way back to the Tracy Ullman show when I was a very, very little boy. I was all in on it from the get-go. Of course, Simpsons Madness, I was there for it. Don't lay a hand on my Butterfinger, all that kind of stuff. I was there for all that. The video games, you name it. And I've watched Simpsons every single season throughout. It's kind of a staple. However, this season, I have them all on my DVR. I have not watched any episodes yet. So one day, I guess I'm just going to do a marathon Simpsons day and knock them all out. Who knows? We'll see what happens there. But there's old Duffman, looking only like a Duffman could look. A lot going on in this package. A lot of good stuff with this line so far. But I'm going to take this offline and get him out of the package. We'll be back talking all things Duffman. All right, we got Duffman out of the package. Let's do it like we usually do it. Let's start with the accessories over here. And I guess we'll have the hands have it first. That's where we're going to start with the white gloved hands, of course, of Duffman. Out of the package, 2 open hands. Then what do we get in here? We do get a Hiya karate hand. Oh, you know, a Duffman karate chop. Watch out for those. We do get 1 fist of fury. I'm here for that. We should at least have 1 fist of fury. We do get that for Duffman. We get a finger pointing hand. Hey, let me tell you something, brother hand going on right here. But once again, it's Duffman. He's promoting his products. He needs to have a hand like that. Then we got some crazy wild splayed out hands going on. 4 fingers on all these, of course, on brand with The Simpsons. Then we do get, we get the Ronnie James Dio hand. He's throwing up the horns right here for us. Big metalhead Duffman, of course. I think I heard, though, strangely enough, Angry Machines, of all albums, was his favorite Dio album. I don't know if that's the best Dio album, but Duffman, he loves a good Angry Machine. Then we do get one to hold the beer can here. So we really got all the hands you could really possibly want for Duffman. I'm here for that. Let the hands have it there. And I guess we got one more hand here as well, a foam finger hand, which is pretty cool. And I think you have to display this one with the Duffman figure. It just kind of feels right. It feels different. It's very cool. It's very unique. I will use this for him. It does say Duff Beer number 1. Number 1. Who's going to doubt it? Right there, Duff Beer number 1. Then we do get a 6-pack plus 1. That's what we got going on right here. I guess that gripping hand you can hold right here, but it is Duff Beer. Very cool to mix in with your Ninja Turtles, mix in maybe Marvel Legends, maybe a little bit big for those, but you could mix this in other toy lines if you wanted to. I always do appreciate good accessories like that. Then we get down to the head sculpts here, and that's where we're going to go, and we're going to take a look at those here. Or actually, let's look at Santa's Little Helper first. We'll start with him. Once again, we get Santa's Little Helper. We got him with Bart Simpson, or Bartman, as well. This one looking very interesting. Got the glasses on, of course, a Hawaiian shirt. This is Santa's Little Helper ready to party right here. But looking good. Basically just a statue. Articulation on the tail there. Articulation on the head. And that is it. But there is a little bit of articulation, 2 points. So it technically is an action figure. So we got to count that there. But an interesting one to get here with Duffman. But now we're going to dive into Duffman. And I should mention it here. We talked about it more in depth, I guess, on the Bartman one. We do know this line is coming to an end. Very disappointing we didn't get everything we wanted out of this line. It is cool to get a figure like this Duffman, and so far what I see, I really do like. This is a really, really fun line. It's just had the water cut off way too soon. Very disappointing if you ask me, and there's a lot of lessons I hope Super 7 learns with a line like this, because not just Super 7, this could happen to any toy line there. You get the license for something, you better give what the people really, really want, and in the Simpsons case, that is the core family members. We missed out on that, and it's making a lot of people, I think, dive out of this line to finish it off, and that's unfortunate as well. But let's dive into old Duffman. First head out of the package here, he's got the Duff hat going on, so it does say Duff on there, all in red. Got the blonde hair, of course the yellow Simpsons skin tone throughout on here on brand. Big cheesy smile, looking very good, and then of course you got the black glasses going on for Duffman. All day long when I think of Duffman, this is exactly what I think of in the head department. His second head, never going to use this head here. I guess it's cool, it's a little tongue-in-cheek, but for me, it's not going to be used. It's like a Duffman napkin or something like that, a sticker over his face, whatever you want to call it, but it does say Duff. It's just over his face. So very cool, maybe for a picture in the glamour shots, but after that, probably never going to see this one on this figure again for me. And then the third head here, a pretty good one as well. This might be the one I use. Big, open, smiling face, very happy, just ready to say, oh yeah, is what he's got going on right here. But of course, same hat, same glasses throughout on this one. Makes a lot of sense. So good head sculpts on this. I don't think there's any confusion of who this one is. Really like what I see right here. But what I really like to see is this soft goods cape. And even cooler, guess what? Little wire in that cape as well. Very, very cool. Now, cape is not removable. You're not going to be able to take that off. But just like Bartman, once again, soft goods, wired cape, playing all the cape hits right here. Lando Calrissian be blushing at a cape like this. So nice on here. Love, love, love this. Feels very high quality, looks very good. And of course, everybody loves a cape superhero, including Duffman. He's got big Duff on his leotard. We'll call it a leotard here in the baby blue color with the Duff logo on the front. Got all kinds of beers right around his waist there. Instead of a Batman utility belt, he's got a beer belt. Feels like a spokesman for a beer company. Makes all the sense in the world. Two big old white boots going on, and then he's got the gloved hands, the forearm hands, all blocked in here in white, and white in the boots as well. So really on brand. At the end of the day, it is Duffman. There's no mistaking this for anybody else. So it does look very, very nice. A very good figure. Of course, you're a Simpsons fan. One of the iconic B-team, C-team players throughout. Everybody knows who he is. He pops in here and there for a second or two. A few episodes featured him a little bit longer, but everybody knows Duffman. Very cool to get this one right here in this line. Of course, articulation. The arms do go around for us here. So move that all around if you need to. You do get a single jointed elbow, very tight joints on here. Single jointed elbow, not a ton of movement there. You do get side to side with that. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head back and forth, up and down, all around. Actually, more movement than you would expect out of the head for sure. Waist articulation, a little bit. Not a ton to write home about there. A little bit of splits, not a ton there either. Leg does go up. You do get a single jointed knee, side to side. Then you got boots, side to side, up and down. So the usual kind of articulation we get with Super 7. Does he fit on a Ringside Collectibles Mattel stand? Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. at ringside, and it does not seem that he wants to fit on the ringside stand, unfortunately. So not going to fit on, oh, no, just that one boot didn't want to fit, I guess. So the other one did. So your mileage may vary on that one there. But he does fit on the stand, looking good. I don't know if you really need a stand for this guy, though, as he's got a pretty good base on him. Pretty solid-sized base on him as well. But looking very nice, looking like Duffman. I'm here for this at the end of the day. A very fun figure right here. I get people jumping out of this line. I totally get it. But I really do like these figures a lot. This is some of the best Super 7 figures, including Series 1, and now as we're working our way through Series 2, some of the best quality figures Super 7 has put out in quite some time. Really am enjoying this line. It's just a heartbreaker that this line is coming to an end. But it is what it is, I guess. You live and learn, and there's rumors there might be a Jakks line coming in the near future. I guess we'll stay tuned to that in the future. But, man, I really wanted this line to continue. Nothing I can do about it at this point here, but Duffman, solid figure. If you want him on a display, maybe you got a beer display in your house, you could put him in that. That'd be kind of funny. But whatever you want to do, a very good figure here. I really do like this figure once again. So there it is, Duffman. What are your guys' thoughts? A pick up, a pass, or are you one of the ones that jumped out of this line knowing there's not going to get everybody we wanted out of it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and the other YouTube channel, 2 YouTube channels with videos every single day. Make sure you subscribe to both of those. Of course, don't forget about Patreon for early access to both YouTube channel videos, plus bonus content, giveaways, Q&As, dog stuff, pizza reviews, you name it, as well as the best place to support the channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson, and don't forget over on Amazon and Barnes & Noble, hardcover and softcover editions of my book, The Complete Guide to the Jakks Classic Superstar Series. A labor of love, about 700 pages out of this book. A big, thick book. Can be used as a weapon as well. And if you want an autographed copy for whatever reason, reach out to me on social media. We can work something out on that as well. And don't forget to follow me on social media. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Duffman, oh yeah!